Hey, it looks like I'm live. Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name is Landon, and here we play Jank. Alright. So, while people are filtering in here, I am going to go ahead, complete my dailies, I think. Gotta play a pal pad, play 3 supporters, which is pretty easy, and attach 3 tools, which is pretty easy all around. So let's go to my decks, and I've got one that's just built ready for it. It's Bug Ninja. Bug Ninja's ready for this. So we're just going to play that. Like that. And here. Beautiful. Awesome. So, let's see. Need to go here. And here. And now I can see chat. How you doing, chat? Is everything going well? Do I need it? No? Okay. I want to start a poll. I usually have a poll running during each one of my lives. Do you want to go first? Oof. Yes, of course. I can't figure out how to phrase this question that I want to ask. Basically, I'm wanting to ask if Journey Together did enough, right? And that feels so, like, judgmental, I guess is the phrase. Yeah, so I just don't know, right? Did Journey Together do enough? Is it meta enough? Is it, good enough? To be considered a decent set for the Pokemon TCG? Or did it fail to, meet expectations, I guess? Hey, Sophie, you done with your food? Did you want under the blanket or over the blanket? Do you want under or over? Looks like you want over. Alright. Ooh, they played Mew, they Ultra Balled for a Charizard. I don't have Iono with me. They're going to go ahead and grab their rare candy. I really wish I had Iono with me, because that would be pretty sweet. Oh my gosh. Phil, across the pond, morning, all from the UK. Morning, Phil. How are you doing? Glad to have you here. Welcome to the Jank side of things. Mimikyu, that's not that basic I wanted, but it's the basic I'll have. Brock's scouting for, I think I'm just going to grab 2 Shelmet, honestly. Now that sounds like the decent play. I'll do that, and I will retreat to Mimikyu and play down this Shelmet. And hit end turn. Alright. I can probably turn off the AC. I'll turn it back on when I need it. I don't really need it right now, so yeah. So Phil, are you still here? And do you play Pokemon TCG? Is Journey Together impactful on the meta? Yes, no. There we go. That sounds like a question to ask. Hopefully, all y'all will vote, and we will find out. Alright, next turn I can Arven to get the rescue board to retreat the Mimikyu. I'll have the Acelgor. I've got energy. I could Arven for what exactly? I don't know. But I can do that, so. And then I hit Charizard for weakness, which is sick. I'm going to do 140 plus poison and confuse, and then run away and jump behind this Mimikyu and just laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. Richard, what's up? Our one and only $5 member. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. And yeah. Hope all is well. I don't really know what else to say. But how are you doing? How about that? Just an easy how are you doing? Is it well? I hope so. Phil, yes, still here and just biggering and building this deck. Alright. What deck are you working on, Phil? Just curious. Love to know. I'm going to get that done. I'm going to get that done. I'm going to get so much done here. So awesome. Pal Pad. Just completed that task. Done. I've played 2 supporters, so just need to play 1 more next turn, and I'll be done with that. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's doing great. Richard, you're good? I'm good. I'm good. Just a busy day, you know? Just one of those days. It's a busy one. Yesterday was all my appointments. Today was all the wife's appointments. We've been all over 2 towns. It's been crazy. That's why we were running late. Then I come home. We sold a card from the Universes openings that I've done. So one of those ones, one of the Critical Role ones. And the guy has the same name, same real name, as the DM for Critical Role. And it's just like, man, and it's shipping to near where they live. And it's like, I doubt it's you. You'd already have that card if it was you. But what if? Right? What if? Would be cool to find out if it was them or not. Alright, this Mew is going to Phil, you're building the one that I'm playing. I still need to build it physically. But if you want a list, you can just copy paste it into your PTCGL. I can put it in my Discord. That's really the only place I can put it. Alright, let's see. I'm going to do 70 plus poison. Let's go ahead and toss this here. I'm just going to boss up the Charizard. I really want that knockout, right? Yeah, I think that makes the most amount of sense. Oh, we can Artisan. What do we want? Let's grab... Oh, Mimikyu. Mimikyu's a good choice, right? Thanks to your video for the Pauper deck and the normal deck vid. Yeah, no worries. Do you play Pauper? I have a Pauper tournament happening this weekend on Saturday in my Discord. Ooh, I could just get the knockout here. Why not, right? Just why not? I'll just get the knockout here. Boom. Thanks, Pekarunt. Grab 2 prizes. Done with that. An Ultra Ball and a Grass Energy. I can attach the Grass Energy. Depending on what I top deck, I might be able to play the Ultra Ball and then a Professor's Research. That would be pretty cool, in my opinion. Okay, so the bad part is that Poison Chain, it will poison me, sure, not a problem. But it also prevents my Pokemon from retreating. So if they actually use genome hacking here, I can't retreat Pekarunt. I do play Switch, so I should be able to still maneuver my way out of it, but it's a little bit annoying, right? Alright. What do we top deck here? Rescue board. I am not throwing that away. So we'll just do that. Artisan, get another Dunsparce out, I think. Give me that Dunsparce. Let's go. And we're going to Professor's Research and hope we get a switch. No switch. We get the evolution we wanted. Everything else seems fine. We can totally run and draw. Run away, draw, right? That will get us 3 more cards. Switch. Dang it. We got a rescue board. Not great for us, right? But maybe next turn we can Pokegear for the Arvin and get the switch that way. We will go ahead and play down this Shelmet, I think. Or should I just get another Dunsparce out? Let's just get another Dunsparce out, right? Always have draw available to us. That's the goal. And we will just end our turn there. Richard, Pauper decks are fun. Yeah, they are. It's so much fun. And Richard, you helped me record a video. That's Friday's video, which you can already watch because you're a $5 member. And that match, as frustrating as it was, because here I am trying to show off a new deck and you just come in with something totally unexpected and destroy me, it was so much fun. And it came down to the wire, too. I thought I won at one turn. I thought you won, and then when you didn't win, I was like, oh, then I win. And then I didn't win, and I was just like, no, he wins. No. It was great. It was great. I love Pauper. All right, let's go ahead. Runaway draw here. We get the Arvin without using the Poke Gear. That's nice. Then we can go ahead. Arvin. We can grab a switch. And might as well grab a rescue board. Then we can just switch. Bring up a Selgor. Richard, I misplayed the third turn. I probably misplayed a lot that game too. I can't really remember it either, so I won't hold it against you. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a rescue board onto the Peckrunt there, and then Poisonous Ploy. Oh wait, I can attach energy. Then I might as well like play down the Shelmet, play down the energy, and then Poisonous Ploy. There we go. Now it is poisoned, it is confused. The bad part is, yeah, I think I would rather it genome hacking Poison Chain than genome hacking Ghost Eye, right? So this is just going to also accelerate their knockdown. If they don't get rid of Peckrunt or they don't retreat, which it seems like they're going to into this Charizard, and then they're going to grab this KO, which is fine by me. I've got a nice easy boss target later on. Very nice, very nice. Let's see. 4 votes, all saying Journey Together is impactful on the meta. Is it more that Clefairy, Lily's Clefairy EX is impactful on the meta, or Journey Together as a whole? Like, I don't know. I don't see the set as impactful if it's just a few cards. Now, I think the set's plenty impactful. I'm having so much fun with these trainer decks and the other stuff that I build. Like, yeah, like nothing else. I am having so much fun. Yep, we're going to go ahead and do that. See, now they can retreat to the Mew with the genome hacking and knock out the Mimikyu, right? And that is going to be okay. We're going to figure this out together. But did we get it? No, we didn't. I was hoping to grab a Arvin so I could Super Rod, but I didn't get that. Richard, as a whole, way more playable cards. Yeah, I think also Brock Scouting is being skipped on by a lot of people, but I can't just always talk about Brock being super important to the TCG. Yeah, no, I think the cards in general, I think Journey Together is hugely impactful. I just know there's other people that don't necessarily share that view, and, you know, I'm interested to hear what they think. Yeah, we're just going to attack. We're going to put Mimikyu up, force them to do something, right? That's kind of the idea here, is I'm forcing them to either retreat to genome hacking knockout or get another Charizard out or something along those lines. Retreat, though, to attack this Mimikyu. Well, I guess if they get another Charizard going, that wouldn't do anything. They do need that genome hacking. You know, but that sets up the Mew for a knockout, and then I can boss KO this Charizard later on, which is going to be real nice. At this point, I don't even need that Shelmet. I do need Super Rod. If I could get the 2 Mimikyus back, that would be great. Oh, only one has been in the discard. Then I prized my other one. Interesting, interesting. Alright, genome hacking, they're going to take 1 prize. They'll go down to 3 prizes, but I'm going to go down to 2 here. So, I don't want to lose this rescue board, but it's not worth, it's not worth, like, delaying, right? Oh, a Luminous Energy, 2. Shelmet, Luminous. I've got Artisan out, so I could still get a Mimikyu if I get Super Rod. Or I could just get nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'll just get this knockout. I'll put Dunsparce up, and we'll see what happens. I get 2 prizes. That's nice. Put up Dunsparce. Grab 2 prizes. 1, 2... and Pokegear and Ultra Ball. I have Arvin. I have Boss. But to get this knockout, I do need Peckrunt. Right? So, how do I do this? Rare candy into Charizard. Yep, we all saw that coming. I need Super Rod. Even Night Stretcher would be doable. I just need a card. Give me a recovery card. Arvin can search for them, so that's good. But like, yep, knockout Dunsparce, got it. If I top deck it, I'll win this turn. Nope. Okay. We're going to go ahead and Arvin. We're going to grab, yep, Super Rod, called it. Selgor, we're going to play down. Super Rod, we're going to play down. Let's recover. Oh, yeah, I do have 2 Mimikyus. What? I'm so confused by this. Okay. I'm going to grab Pekarunt for 1. Done. And then I'm going to Buddy for the Mimikyu. There we go. Beautiful. I'm going to play Perilous Jungle. Even though it won't affect Charizard, it'll still be like a threat out there, right? And I like that. I like still being a threat like that. So we'll go ahead and Poisonous Ploy this Charizard. We'll put up Mimikyu. Now, their Charizards can't hit my Mimikyu. They don't have anything that can really hit my Mimikyu. I don't have a way to retreat yet, so that's important. But, it's fine. Everything's fine. You needed that energy for retreat? Yes. Speaking of misplaced, yes, I did. Ultra Ball. Is it for Charizard? Is it for Charizard? Tell me it's for Charizard. It's gotta be for Charizard. Oh, Pidgeot. That's also a good choice. I was expecting Charizard for this Charmeleon. Ooh, they don't have the rare candy? They don't have the rare candy? Yeah, I mostly played the energy as, like, you know, Iono. Oh, sweet. What a top deck, right? Absolutely gotta love it. We're gonna retreat, bring up a Selgor. Single prize deck, taking down Charizard like it's nobody's business. And Pekarunt to finish it off. Just Devo. Yeah. Devo would have been interesting. Yeah, I could have done that. But I like what I did more. Rather than running a de-evolution, you know? Did I complete all of my tasks? I certainly hope so. Let's find out. Hey, I'm up to Mewtwo rank. No way. That's crazy. I have to play Palbad twice. Ugh. This has happened before. Alright. Thank you. Tier 47. Nice. Ooh, I get a gold Buddy. Do I not already have all those? Yes, I do. So just trainer credits. Nice. Very nice. Clinton, welcome to the party. Good to see you. I am doing viewer battles here. I'm going to play one more game with this, but I am doing viewer battles. If you wish to battle me, you just got to let me know. Preferably in the Discord, so there's no delay between our communications. But, you know, we can also set this up through YouTube. I just generally like it to be in Discord a little bit more. That way people can see the line, and it's not like chat will go too fast and then people can't see who's next. And when I say people, I mean me, because I forget. But yeah. I just got to play one more Palpad, then I've completed all my dailies, which is great. We will go first. Okay. Thank you, opponent. Lehman. Dunsparce. Done. Oh, geez. Starting off with Max Rod is never good. Oh my gosh, what a top deck. Now, I do still need... Okay, Clint, you've got, like, different names everywhere. I'm pretty sure that was you, though, that just asked for a game. So we will get that going. I really hate that I'm about to do this. Discard that, discard that. And I'm gonna grab, I think, Mimikyu. Like, I see this Blood Moon Ursaluna and this Luminous Energy that I've got, and then I'm just gonna wait. No, I'm gonna retreat. Alright, put Mimikyu up. That way I can still get the draw next turn, right? Alright, Clinton, you will be up next. In a Pauper match. Alright. Alright, the Dunsparce there. Nest Ball to grab Shelmet. Sounds good to me. Runaway Draw. Oh my gosh, can I get something decent for once? So there's that. Ghost Eye. I need a supporter. Can I get a supporter? Can someone support me right now? Earthen Vessel. Alright, so I can, like, get Grass Energy for the Shelmet, or I can Ultra Ball. Nah, I'm gonna Grass Energy for the Shelmet. 1, 2. I know. I'm throwing away my opportunity to get a Selgor, but a Selgor can't do anything without energy, so Ghost Eye. How many Ghost Eyes do I need? 2. Okay. They got Dust Skull on the bench. They could rare candy it into a Dusknoir, knock this thing out. Halucha comes down. Doesn't that only put on bench? Yes. Cool. My turn. Switch? Ah, geez. One more turn, and I should have enough cards to get a Selgor out. You can't even research the Palpad away. I know. I could, though, Ultra Ball away the research and the switch to then use Palpad. And then I would have my daily challenge done. Or they'll just Iono me. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Random stranger on the internet. Okay, that's not bad. I can work with this. I can definitely work with this. Oh, it's a Dracloak. All that, and it's just a Dracloak. Are they going to retreat to Badoo? They're going to retreat to Badoo. It's just annoying. Alright. Well, I got research. And I know Palpad's in there. So I could just research, right? I could Colress. I'm going to knock out this Badoo regardless, right? So next turn I will have items. So I think I'm going to Colress. Get an energy, get a stadium, all that jazz. We got that prepped in our hands. And we can just Ghost Eye the Badoo. Nice. And we get a prize. That's one prize for us. That prize is a Grass Energy. Okay. So I can buddy. I can attach an energy to one of the Shelmets. I'll probably bye for Pekarunt. No, I can't bye for Pekarunt. I'll probably... The other buddy will probably Mimikyu. I could go Dunsparce, though. And there's solid logic for me to go Dunsparce, you know? Artisan, well, they just solved that problem for me. Buddy for Shelmet, Mimikyu, and Artisan for the Dunsparce. It's gonna work out. I can get all 3. Then I can Arvin for the Palpad, play the Palpad, complete my daily, and then just smoke this Dracloak, right? Actually, I have no idea if I'll be able to do well against Dracloak. Dracloak is a beast. Terra Crystal, 1 energy. There they go. All right. Phantom Dive. They'll put 6 damage on a Selgor. A Selgor will have 30 HP remaining. Yes. Just like that. Pokey Gear. So Buddy. Grab Shelmet. Mimikyu. Done. Artisan. For Dunsparce. Although Dunsparce can be knocked out. It'll be confused, so I'll probably be fine, right? Plus, like, are you really gonna go after the friggin' Dunsparce rather than, like, this Selgor here that's practically knocked out right now? You know? Let's Arven and get that Palpad done now. Rescue board, sure, why not? Play that rescue board down on Mimikyu, right there. Palpad, going 1, 2. Nice. Retreat, bring up a Selgor. Poisonous Ploy. I can't leave this Mimikyu on the bench, actually, because the 6 damage counters could knock out this Mimikyu, which could be bad. Of course, if they, like, Boss's Orders, if that last card is Boss's Orders, they could pull up this Selgor and knock out this Mimikyu, which would stink. Or they could just hit themselves in the face. Booyah. Love confusion. Heck yeah. Have any of you heard of the streaming service called Kick? I've never heard of it before, but I guess it's a thing that I can stream on, like, at the same time as YouTube. Which makes me think, like, oh, that's neat, you know? Neato mosquito sort of thing. Run away and draw. We get 3 cards. Beautiful cards. Amazing cards. Buddy will grab a Shelmet and a Dunsparce, I think. I think and I thunk. I thunked and I think. Retreat. Bring up a Selgor. Hit him again with the old poison and confusion. Retreat to Mimikyu. Boom. Alright, and next turn I get 2 prizes, which will be nice. And I've got that Blood Moon just waiting for me. Dracloak comes down. I could, like, boss, knock out that Dracloak, but then that would give Dragapult a free hit, you know? And I don't really want to do that, so probably won't. Counter Catcher. Alright, now they just gotta flip heads. Come on. They flip tails. Please. Yes! I'm sorry. That was probably loud into the mic. That was pretty loud in this room. So, sorry. Up, there it goes. And it's becoming my turn. And they concede. That's the way to do it. Alright. Clinton, you want to play a Pauper game. I have a Pauper deck I've built that needs real playtesting. So I'm going to do that. Pelted that Pult? Yep, it's what I do. There it is. Alright, I'm ready. That's one Confused Dragon, heck yeah. Heck yeah. I love Confusion. I have a whole video about why Confusion is the best status condition in the game. Shit's on my deck. It's not flexible at all, but it's ready. Same. Like, I've got this deck built. Now I just need to work out the kinks, right? And this is Ends Pauper. I showed off Hops Pauper to... no, I showed that off on Friday. But today, I want to talk about Ends Pauper game, right? We've had 5 votes and 100% say yes, Journey Together is impactful on the meta, which is cool. It's definitely impactful on the Pauper meta, I believe. But for standard meta, have we had any real tournaments? like, I know we've had tournaments our post-rotation. Have we had any, like, big ones? Like the Atlanta Regional, was that pre-rotation or post-rotation? Must be post-rotation, because they've got the bad Curlia in that Gardevoir deck. So we see Gardevoir being one of the best, Dragapult filling up the rest of the top 6, and then Gardevoir again at 7, and then Terapagos at 8. That's kind of disappointing, honestly. Let's see. We can attract customers. Always be attracting customers. Professor's Research. Heck yes. Nest Ball, bringing out that nest of a ball. And we are going to grab Darumaka. Ends Darumaka, to be more precise. Power Glass onto that Darumaka. I can Earthen Vessel away one of these Professor Researches to grab 2 Fire Energy and attach one of them now. I wish I had one in hand so I could have, like, discard one and PP up the other one, but yeah. Yeah. Alright. Now, I am going up against a water deck, which is just terrible for me. That's from Obsidian Flames, but I think the Seismitoad is from Twilight Masquerade. Like the good Seismitoad. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the good Seismitoad is in Obsidian Flames. Phil, my local club runs a Pauper tournament every month. Phil, that is awesome. Where do you live? Can I drive there? No, you're in the UK. That's right. Can I fly there? Oh, man. I wish you weren't in the UK, man. I would love to go to a physical Pauper tournament. Do they play standard Pauper or expanded Pauper? Because Pauper is supposed to be played in the expanded format, but that doesn't work too well on BTCGL. So we just play in the standard format. At my locals, so I'm currently the organizer. Standard Pauper, that's awesome. I actually really enjoy Standard Pauper. It's just a smaller format, you know? I love small formats. I feel like small formats, they bring a lot of creativity to them because there aren't too many, like, there's so few optimal answers that you can really play anything, you know? So yeah. Uh-oh. A Dracloak. Another Dracloak. Ah, jeez. I have to do a lot to be able to attack this turn, but if I can, it's gonna rock. So we can do that. And I hate to lose this Power Glass, but I got it. Wait, I can attract customers. Maybe I delay a little bit more. Brock Scouting can do a lot for me, actually. Oh, it can. Brock Scouting. Grab another. Ends Darumaka and a Patil. There we go. Darumaka, Patil, Power Glass onto that one, end turn. And you use my builds. Well, I hope they serve you well. You know, there are a lot of creative people in the Pauper space. So, yeah. There's also since you're playing Pauper at locals, which I think is so cool, you might also want to check out Control Players Unite. They also play Pauper, and I play in some of their Pauper tournaments. So, yeah. Just more Pauper content. But this Friday, you'll definitely want to see that game. It's a Pauper game that I pre-recorded with Richard. It was awesome. I could have won, but I didn't get the things I needed. Richard could have won. He didn't get the things he needed. And that kind of went back and forth for a while until Richard ended up winning. But it was still a great match. So you'll definitely want to watch it. Okay, we got Badu going on in here. And Relor. Alright, I need to do my thing before that Relor shows up. Or the Rabska, I should say. Don't TM Evo. Don't TM Evo. Okay. Okay, okay. So I won't be able to end PP up this turn. So I will probably just play that Fire Energy down onto Aramaka. This is assuming that I can get... Wow, that was one heck of a top deck, right? That's assuming I can even get the evolution, right? I did not get the evolution, which kind of stinks. Track customers. I got Brock scouting, so next turn I'll be able to get the evolution and get going. Enter. Yeah, Richard, you definitely needed to find your second penny. Do you only play 2? Positive Pokes. Good day, sir. Good day to you. I hope your day is extremely positive. Alright, we got Seismitoad and an Iono hitting us. That's fine. We just need to find our Manitan. And we got our Manitan. Awesome. And we got End's Castle for free retreat, which is really nice as well. If I could get a Boomer energy, that would be really cool. I don't think I'll be able to, but if I could, that would be really cool. Richard, 2 and a POW pad. Yeah, I'm glad you couldn't find that second one. Positive folks, I found one Iono Premium Collection in the wild today. Awesome! Heck yes! Love it when I hear people are able to find these really collectible things, you know? I'm just excited for you, you know? Alright, I've got Tatsuguri here, got our Manitan. Whoops, almost. That was close. Almost went to the wrong Pokemon there. Gonna have to discard that. That'll be fine. 1, 2, done. Attach 1 to the Ends Darumaka that I have here. And I will then... yeah, just... Oh, right. Right. Do I retreat? Ends Castle. Retreat. The Tatsuguri. Attract customers. Nothing? Nothing. What? That's... What? Okay. Whatever. Echoed voice during your next turn. This Pokemon's echoed... Okay, so it'll do 120 this turn. As long as they don't have a way to gust up Darmanitan, I should be fine. They're playing Cypher Maniacs. Code breaking. They could be playing Pokemon captures up there. Positive pokes. You got the last Iono's Premium Collection at Barnes & Noble. That was probably just hidden in the back for a while, and someone was like, oh, a new Pokemon thing, and put it out, and you were able to get it, which is awesome. And then Journey Together seems bad pull rates. I've been having such good luck. I don't know why. I've pulled both, 2 of the 3 gold cards. I've pulled some decent arts. I pulled that Salamence art that everyone's going crazy for. I pulled it and sold it. Yeah. So I hope your pulls get better, you know? Alright, let's see. Horse's Tenacity. That Tenacity, you know? Yeah, let's go ahead. Yes. Thank you. And alright, so I gotta do this. Force this Tenacity. I can grab a Boomer Energy and an Ends Castle. Should have flopped those. Should have definitely flopped those. Should have played the Colress first so I could have played the Boomer Energy. Not that really matters because he's going to knock me out next turn. But I can go ahead and knock out... oh, I could knock out some engine stuff. Or the Relor so I can continue to hit the bench. I'm going to knock out the Relor. It discards all my energy. Power Glass, I get one of those back. And we get another Power Glass. Okay. Right there. So I'm trying to think, how can I get 2 energy onto End's Joltik? And I think the answer is top deck another End's PP up. Because I'm going to put up the Darumaka, right? Right? Or do I put up the Patil with the 1 retreat? I think I put up the Patil with 1 retreat. I've got this Joltik. If I can get 2 energy on that, I can do 60 due to weakness and paralyze them, which would put them at 150, which isn't a knockout by any stretch, but if they like continue to put tools on there, I can get a knockout or something like that, you know? Something along those lines. I saw Hops Kramer show up. You playing that down? No, you're playing Arvin. To grab another luxurious cape. Interesting, interesting. I'm not sure if you read the second effect here to Joltik. I don't think a lot of people have. Joltik seems like secretly awesome, in my opinion. Pokemon League headquarters. Of course, of course, of course. Alright. Patil's going into the active. Because either way, whatever I top deck here, Boomer Energy, that just doesn't help in general. I'm going to put energy there. I can Super Rod quite a bit. This is difficult. I don't know if I can actually hang with this deck. I think I should have accelerated Darmanitan a little bit more, right? Like, I think that's what I should have done. 0 energy in the discard. Dang! Keeps getting in my way. Recon Directive. Counter Catcher won't work. They're ahead on prizes. Ultra Ball. What could they be grabbing? And they failed the search? Okay. That's fine by me. Like a voice, yep. Okay. Joltik into the active. Wait, the Pokemon Center League headquarters. Dang it. Oh my gosh, I messed up so royally last turn. And the Quaking Zone. Can't forget the Quaking Zone. So that's going to be 4 that I have to pay for End's Joltik. There's no way for me to pull this off. There's no way. Yeah, I would have needed to top deck the End's castle to knock that out for me to be able to use Zapping Shot. But it would have been great. It would have been awesome, you know? It would have like been real exciting if that could have happened. But nope. Just not good enough. Alright, maybe N can't be a Pauper deck. That's where I've come down. Maybe N's Pauper is a little bit of a lost cause. It's a high price for such low reward, right? But I was seriously not expecting to run into something like that. Good job, Clinton. Now we can take a look. Wait, I'm streaming this incorrectly, aren't I? Yeah, I'm not in my vertical view. Whoops. I just rushed into it. GG's, Clinton. So, I could get rid of the Lilligant and add, like, Dracloaks. And I think I have to, right? It kind of stinks that I gotta do this, but, you know, it just makes every deck better. Just makes every deck better. In Pauper, at least. In Pauper. Alright. Should I even keep the Tatsuguris or go a full 3-3? Because removing Tatsuguri then removes my need for rescue boards. Although I'd probably still want that just in case they boss up a Dracloak to try to stall or something. I don't have to waste an energy on it. But... What's more useful? 2 Tatsuguris or 1 more Dracloak? If I go 1 more Dracloak, I think I would then go TM Evo in this thing. This is kind of a risky build anyways. I don't play Arven. Maybe this is too much energy? 12 energy? I could probably go down to 4 or 3 boomerang energy. Yeah, I don't play the Arven because my thought process was Brock Scouting is just a better buddy Poffin. I can't really play buddy because N's Darumaka is 80 HP and Sigilith is 110. So Brock will get me more basics than Arven could with Nestball, right? Reversal, maybe? I'm not the biggest fan of Reversal. Because you have to be behind on prizes. And the goal of my deck is to take multiple KOs per turn. So when am I going to be behind on prizes? Just like the first turn, really. So what, I just throw in 1 reversal? And subtract, what, a fire energy or a boomer energy? With the limited Gus in the format, I don't think you need N's Castle. I think you can afford to play Artisan instead. So I play N's Castle mostly as a counter stadium. But yeah, maybe play less of those. Bring in Artisan. I just don't like how my opponent will be able to use Artisan as well. So I've got Colress that can search Artisan. And Reversal Energy and Boomer Energy and my Fire Energy and all that stuff. Is the spread damage Spinda still legal? No, that was Silver Tempest. Love that Spinda. But yeah, that's gone. Unless you're talking about a different one that I don't know about. Nope, just this one. This Pokemon is confused and is damaged by an attack. Flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. 3 energy, 100 damage, but you are now confused. You want to be confused for the effect. You don't want to be confused for your attack. Balance it. You know, like, And 3 energy is just so much. If it was 2 energy, 100 damage, you are now confused, I would build a deck around this. But because it's 3 energy, no thank you. Spinda doesn't confuse the opponent, though. Oh, you're talking about the Silver Tempest one. Yeah. Clinton, there's a Emolga that can spread, I think. Yeah, but that one hits the both benches, not just your opponent's bench, and it doesn't confuse, so it has no protection for itself, which is the downside of it. Like, legitimately, yeah, if we look at Emolga, like, it does 10, but it does to yours and your opponent's. Legitimately, it would just be smarter on Yuxi, where it puts 2 damage counters on all your opponents. But if people are starting to play Rabska seriously, then this bench hitting just won't do enough. Well, if I want to throw in TME, though. But if I don't have Arvin, I can't search it, so it's kind of pointless to play TME, though. That's part of the problem. So it's like, I could get rid of Brock's Scouting and throw in Arvin, but then I've got 3 Nest Ball and 2 Ultra Ball, and that's it. That's not a lot. That's not enough, you know? I need double Pokemon. Artisan could help if I pull it, you know? But, yeah. It's a tough one to figure out. I'm not sure if N's Pauper is really going to work out, but it is going to work out better than the other Pauper, than like Iono or Lily Pauper. Lily Pauper I haven't really looked into, but Iono Pauper, it's just Voltorb. That's it. That's all you got is Voltorb. It's not enough. It's just not enough, sadly. Let's see. What should I put for N's Pauper? I'm more likely to actually show off N's Pauper than I am an N deck. So I'll just double use this. Did I pass already? No, it's down further. There it is. I'll just do this. Lily's Rabombi is good in control, but kind of lacking by itself. Yeah, so we would have to look at other Lily cards. And I don't know what the other Lily cards are. Like, there's Comfey and there's Clefairy. Clefairy's not Pauper. So you got Comfey and Rabombi. Is there one more? Please tell me there's one more. There's probably not, but, you know, please. Okay, there's no N coin yet. I do have a box to open. Maybe it's in that box. Right? No, but I get the Iono deck box. So what the heck? Oh, my friend pulled this Rabombi and this Belly Bolt. Like, to me, Journey Together pull rates have just been way better than they have in the past. I don't know if it's like, you know, some, like, oh, you went through a drought with, what's in here? Oh, the sleeves are in here. I want those sleeves. I love Belly Bolt. I think Belly Bolt's awesome. Possibly my favorite electric Pokemon currently. Lily only got 3 Mons, but the positive part, when you knock him out, you don't get a prize. Right? Create deck from standard format. If we go, Lily's. Yikes. Yikes. Make sure this is all of them. It is. 50 damage. 50 damage. And then Lily's Comfey. You know, Inviting search your deck for a number of Lily's Pokemon on your bench. You know, it may be a decent idea to partner like Lily's Rabombi with Yuxi and just the Lake Trio. So you just run the Lake Trio deck, and then you just throw in some Lily's Rabombi to help fill out that bunch for when Yuxi is stacking on damage, you know? I hope they do a surprise trainer expansion, give her Solgaleo and Lunala. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's what the special set this year is going to be. Maybe the special set will just be like, here's more of all the trainers Pokemon stuff. And so then we'll see like the stuff more fleshed out. But I feel like that's not going to happen. I was outraged to see no Lily's Alolan Vulpix, right? That would be like not having Hop's Wooloo. You know? Like, come on. Let's see. Iono got her Pokemon and got Zoroark, which is basically all anyone cares about with N. And Hop got Wooloo, got Zacian, got... Hop got everything. What the heck? And then we check out Ionos. Ionos, right? So we've got Electrode, which is just bad. You deal 100 damage to yourself and you flip a coin, and if heads, they're knocked out. Lame, right? We've got a Annihilate, where you just knock both Pokemon out. No coin flip needed, I think. Electrode not only does 100 damage, it's got 100 HP, but then it's a coin flip. So 50% of the time, you just knocked out yourself for no reason. So we would avoid that. So we got Voltorb, which is great, right? Volcanic Chain, you just need a bunch of lightning energy on your Ionos Pokemon. What else is Pauper legal? Not Kilowattrel, that thing's rare. So we've got Wattrel, terrible. Not Bellybolt, that thing's an EX. We got Tadbulb, terrible. So it's just Ionos Voltorb. Iono needs Bellybolt to pop off, but it ain't in Pauper. Yeah. The Iono deck by itself is actually fairly fun. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, wait, I can change deck customization. Give me that one instead. Yeah. Bellybolt's so happy. So like my Iono deck currently sits with 3 Voltorb and 2 Iono's Bellybolt because Voltorb's the primary attacker. And so, seriously, for, like, I was like, oh, what if I just made a Pauper deck for each trainer? Like, that's cool and unique, right? This is how far I got with Iono. That's it. That's as far as I got. And I was like, I don't know what else to do. That's it. That's the deck. Like, let me throw in a bunch of lightning energy so that electric generator can actually hit something and I can hit decent damage. Okay. I can recover, you know, with Lavencia. I can recover lightning energy. Okay. We'll throw 4 of that in there. What else? I think Ditto is rare. Ditto is rare, so you can't even play that to increase your basics. Let's see. EXP share. That's a good one. There we go. Alright, what else do we want? We've got half the deck built right now. What else do we want in this deck? I guess we could go Buddy Buddy. Yep. 3 Buddy Buddy. A bunch of Arvin. Let's grab... let's throw in the rest of the stuff, right? So, rescue, board. We'll throw in some Tatsuguri. Oh. Throw in the Dracloaks for the more draw. TM Evos. We could go Brock Scouting as well. Love Brock Scouting. Such a good card. Maybe a 3 of. Love it. It will search out our evolutions. Yeah, let's grab Ultra Ball. And Rabska probably because of Slow King Pops. Yeah, we'll grab Rellor and Rabska. Even if we just grab as a 1 of, you know, 1/1 line. Sure, it might get prized, but oh no. Hops Cramorant maybe? But that's in the Hop Pauper deck. This is supposed to be the Iono Pauper deck, right? Hop and Iono are probably friends. Hop's brother is probably friends with Iono. You know? Super odds. Gonna need a lot of those. And I'm over my deck limit. This can be brought down. This can be brought down. This can be brought down. That can be brought down. Well, if we run 1 less energy, then we can get a full suite in of research. There we go. Iono's Pauper. No, not the Belly Bowl. This deck will get the Iono stuff. I went too far. There it is. There it is. All right. Let's see how terrible this goes. They're friends by proxy. Quite possibly, maybe. What did people think of the Aselgor video where I did both the Pauper and the standard version of the deck? Would people be more interested in videos like that, or do you like them to be more focused on one deck? Like, it's not going to happen a lot where I have the same strat for 2 different decks. You know, like the standard version and the Pauper version. That's not going to happen too often. But I could see it happening more often than not, you know? It really doesn't matter to you? Well, yeah, I guess you just watch everything. Oh, wow, we got 1 vote on the Journey Together is not impactful on the meta. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Let's grab Buddy Buddy and TM Evo. Done. Buddy Buddy out. Voltorb and Dreepy, right? Wait, what do I have in my hand? Yeah, that should be good. Rescue board the Dreepy back. Attach this lightning energy onto Voltorb. Attach TM... Oh, wait, I can electric generator too. Oh, and I get 2. Wow. Should I just attack then? Should I just attack? I enjoyed the dual build vid. Awesome. I'm glad. Sadly, my views have just dropped significantly, so I'm trying to figure out ways, like trying to figure out what people like, you know? I could just attack the Manaphy. There we go. So I'm doing 80, because it's 20 plus. Not bad. That was pretty quick for, and I got Dracloak out of it, nice. Now I'm going to Arven again for Buddy Buddy again. So I probably should put Buddy Buddy back up to a 3 of. But let's see, they're going to do 40 damage to me possibly. And then I hit them for weakness and knock them out. If this deck doesn't work, you might be able to make it work with Magneton and Hops Cramorant. Magneton can manipulate the prize count then while your opponent deals with Cram, you set up volts. Maybe. I'd have to look at Magneton again. Is that the one where you have to have it be like a Terra Pokemon or something like that? Like, doesn't have one of those type of restrictions? Just wondering. Alright, we will grab... Let's see, I'm not afraid of them hitting the bench so much, but we'll grab Dreepy and Voltorb. Okay, if I let them live one more turn, that Zooming Draw will attack and hit me, so I'm not looking to do that right now. Yeah, I'll do that. Now I can get rid of the TM Evos. You blow it up and attaches 3 basic energy cards to your lightning Pokemon any way you like from your discard. I thought that one did something with Terra Pokemon specifically. Oh, I'm out of Dracloak, eh? Just because I'll grab Rellor, I think. No, I'll grab a Voltorb. Sure, why not? Try to keep as much lightning energy out on the field as I can. That EXP share had, like, the top part of it was pink. Like an A-spec, but I don't think it's because of an A-spec. I think it's just a graphical itch. Yeah, I don't know if you can see on the stream, but there's a slight pink line right here. And to me, that, with my knowledge of game design, that tells me that it's not properly aligned with the box, and that pink, it's not A-spec pink, that is missing the art pink. So it's got like a slot where this card's supposed to be, and it's off center, so that line of pixels is just showing that there's no art there, and so it's a graphical issue. It's been used with Pikachu EX, but it's not limited to Terra. That's interesting. It's the Iono sleeves you're using. Is it? Could be. But I've never seen that with other cards. Oh, that Voltorb got damaged because of Gatejaw Bog. It's fine. They're not going to last long either way. Is this thing actually working or what? This is weird. Okay, I'm going to get knocked out, right? I gotta be. If they don't knock me out, they're ridiculous. See, like, when you blow it up, you can't see the sleeve, right? But you're saying it's the sleeve? That top line of pixels is the sleeve? That just seems weird to me. Voltorb. Go. One lightning energy in there, that's fine. Electric generator. Super Rod. Let's get these back. It's the same color. It is very similar, if not the same. We'll play that down just to get rid of their Gatejaw Bog. Electric generator. One lightning. Oh, I should wait, actually. I need to Dracloak. Because if I can get a Voltorb out, then I don't have this 3 energy pile up. Ooh, Professor's Research. Actually, maybe I will just pile it up all on this one Voltorb. Yep, there's another one. 4 energy Voltorb. Let's go. Research. We get Relor and Rabska. Probably don't need them, but Super odd. Alright. Hey, I'm 2 hitting Pokemon V. That's gotta be decent. I'll go into test deck with another deck that doesn't have such bright sleeves, and we'll see if that graphical issue still shows up. My brain cannot comprehend whether or not we saw it in the games that we just played. But yeah. So I guess since this was an accidental horizontal stream, do people prefer this or, you know, the other one? Arvin. Grab those. Oh, Ultra Ball away the lightning energy. Lavincia back. Yeah, give me that Voltorb. Hey, Voltorb. You prefer this way of streaming? Alright. As long as the views can be considered, you know, as long as views are fine, then I could do this more often. But if, you know, views don't remain good, then that could be an issue. Alright. If I play this down here. I don't know, maybe Iono's Pauper is actually popping off. There we go. Knockout Hisuian Zoroark V-Star. Now, when they do knock out this Voltorb, it's gonna be messy. I'm gonna lose a lot of steam once that happens. Hey, I got another Dracloak. Nice. Hostile V-Star, baby. I get it. That's a lot for only 140. It is, isn't it? It's 6 energy in the field. All that for a drop of blood. Sophie is thirsty. But as long as my opponent keeps playing dumb, I think I'll be fine. This match I'll probably be fine. Yikes. Scary. Do I have anything in? No, I don't. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and electric generator. Nothing. Oh, I was hoping to get one thing. Little professor's research. We can attach that there. There's no way to recover tools, is there? No, actually I want the lightning energy because I already got Voltorb in hand. How often do you need more than 140 in Pauper? Against Seismitoad there that we were just playing, like... I could, you know, I hit weakness, right? I don't know. I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's great, but I think, you know... There are attacks that can recover tools. Yeah, then it's attacks. And that's a lot to ask for in Pauper. If you're not taking a KO every turn, you know? Or when people play Luxurious Cape, every other turn, you know? But we got Iono's Pauper built. This one I can't get excited for. It's just such a mind-numbing Ooga Booga type card deck thing, you know? Richard, did you think that you needed to hit 290 for a one-hit KO on a basic? I've got the knockout. I'm just being silly right now. Super Rod. That. And those two. Done. This. I can recover 2 lightning. 1, 2. Done. Maybe Iono instead of Professor's Research? Maybe? Then it's a little bit more disruptive. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I got you guys here. Collectively, I think we have at least one brain cell. And with that, hopefully we can put together some stuff. Because Iono should be in Iono's deck, right? It just fits. I think you can cut a Dracloak. Alright, so if I cut Dracloak... Once in your turn, you may attach up to 3 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your electric Pokemon any way you like. If you use this ability, you knock out this Pokemon. That is scary. But it could be fun. Do we want this in Iono, or... Then we would add a Magnemite. So far I'm leaning towards Lightning Ball. I'll just throw this one in. What does Iono's Tadpole and Iono's Waltroll do? You missed it when I looked them over, but I will show you. Waltroll, 1 energy, 10 plus, flip a coin. If heads, 20 more damage. So... yeah, and then Iono's Tadpole, 2 energy, 30 damage. Woo! I don't know, what do you think? I don't know. Auto? No. 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 Maybe. They bench sit. Yeah, I could play one just to be a bench sitter. How much fun is that, though? Right? 2 retreat on that Tadpole? That's rough. Yes, it is. Why do they keep giving Tadpole terrible retreat costs? I don't know. Is Tadpole slow for a lightning Pokemon? Like, it doesn't weigh very much. Bellybolt, I could see being the argument of it weighs a lot, so low, high retreat cost. But like, I don't know. Check this out. Yeah, that opening's coming. I think in a couple weeks, actually. Jeez, it's not fast. Well, I guess its retreat cost makes sense. All right. So we built Iono's Pauper. Let's see. We were going to test the sleeves out, right? Let's just do this. And hit test deck. So here we should see like a black line. Base 45 for speed. I'll be honest with you. I still don't understand the... Like, I can understand the basics of, like, oh, this Pokemon's fast, this Pokemon's slow. I don't understand the whole intricacies of everything, you know? Trying to remember what situations we saw that black line with. It'd be real simple. Once I play Arvin, I'll be able to check it out, because I know specifically Arvin. But, yeah. I guess I could have done it with Town Store. Cards overlapping one another? Yeah. I could have done it with Town Store, but... I don't know. Okay. I don't think that's the right kind of cards overlapping. We got Arvin, so we can go ahead and search right now. So, search. Okay, there's definitely not pink. See, with the A-Spec, I don't see the line. But maybe it's because the A-Spec is so bright. I think I see a line there. Yeah, it's probably the sleeves then. Alright, should we make Lily's Pauper? No idea what we're going to do. Well, I have some ideas, but no good ideas. Nothing I'm like, oh, that's going to be fire, right? Lily's Rabombi, is that uncommon? No, it's rare. You can't even play Lily's Rabombi. All you have is Lily's Comfy. That's it. And Cutiefly, I guess. Fade out. Put this Pokemon all attached cards into your hand. Yeah. Okay, no Lily Pauper deck. I'm sorry. It's uncommon in Japan? Really? It's not that I don't believe you. It's that I have to see it with my own eyes. It is uncommon. Wait. That's weird. for some reason, it says it's uncommon in Journey Together as well, which is just confusing because it's not. I can clearly see that it's not. But yes, it is uncommon in Japanese, so we could use it in my Pauper stuff. Not in other people's Pauper, which I think is silly, you know? I also think them delaying the exchanges for the high art cards is just silly as well. Having to wait 25 weeks is just ridiculous. If you let people just get the high art cards and then they play, like, and people are playing against these high art cards, that's going to influence them to want to have those cards as well. So what are they going to do? Well, if they can't farm for credits, they're going to buy packs. And that's how you generate revenue for this free game. But that's just my 2 cents. What do we want to go with these Rabambis? Okay, so we can't TM Evo the Rabambi. We could TM Evo Dracloaks because that's the only draw engine currently. And then just go like full-blown control, right? That's kind of the deal. Just go full-blown control. Honestly, I don't have the capacity to even think of this right now. And I do apologize. Like, I just don't... I gotta find another deck to build, because this does not have me excited at all. My energy is dying down, and it's like, I need something more interesting in front of my face. I've got a silly idea. Rabambi plus Shift Tree. You fill your opponent's bench, then put back their attackers. It's not an easy conundrum. You're just putting out their Pokemon, so then you can shuffle them away, so you can put them back out, so you can shuffle them away. It just feels like you're not doing anything. You know? But if you build it, I will love to play against it. Just to let you know. Why are there... That's like the only Pauper grass option, isn't it? Like, sure, there's a Parasect, but it's terrible. Oh. The idea is you get to a point where they run out of search and have a board of no attackers. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I just don't know how good that is in Pauper. Like in Iono's Pauper, great idea. Against anything else. I just don't think they're gonna have so much that they're gonna bench out and not be able to get attackers going, right? That's just what I think. I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong. Okay, Octo Beatdown seems funny. Not good, but funny. Just flip until you get tails. 90 for each heads. It's probably not great. Seems inconsistent, but it sounds fun. To a certain player, yes. Yes, it does. That Metagross is uncommon in Japan. I know that. Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks during your turn. During your opponent's turn, that Pokemon can't use that attack. That's fun. While you save up to Power Tackle. That's fun. I like Torment. Probably not great, but it's fun at least. Why won't they give us a good low kicks? What about Drifloon, Drifbloom? I don't recall if you've tried that. I believe I have. From Stellar Crown, Everyone Explode Now. I think I have. Yeah, I think they did a good job at putting all the fun cards in rare slots. If that sounds, you know. Yeah, rare. Phil, good stream. I will need to go to bed. It's 2:45 here, and catch up with the rest when the replay is posted. No worries, Phil. We'll see you later. Probably won't be going too much longer. But yeah, it was great having you here, and hope to see you in more streams, and possibly even my Pauper tournament on Saturday, happening much earlier in the day, so probably evening time for you. But have a good evening. Good night. Sleep well. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I do like this wheezing. Crazy Blast. Doing 120 while only if you use pervasive gas last turn. I don't know. Seems fun. Coffee. Let's see. Are there bear coughings? No. There's other wheezing. This one's rare. Cool. So, how do we do this? I think we go the anti-retreat way. Right? I think that makes most sense. Where we go grab gemstone. Grab gemstone. And we could even go the Calamitous Wasteland to increase the retreat cost even more. So that, like, it's not just a rescue board and it undoes Gravity Gemstone. It's you know, a bit more than that, right? Right. Any special energy I should be aware of for this? Therapeutic Mist. Those are good. And then, is it just like Tricloak and stuff? I think that's where we're at with Pauper right now. Is it's just Tricloak and stuff, right? Every deck is just your cloak and stuff. Yeah, that's rare. I want to play. Yeah. Let's play this. I haven't played this since I built it. Dun dun dun. This was a fun deck that I built. I don't know if it will be good, but it is definitely fun. I just thought something, so I had to look it up. The upcoming Team Rocket's Arbok is Pauper legal. Do you want to go first? Yes. I have not looked at Team Rocket cards yet. I try not to get too wrapped up in what's coming because, you know, you don't want to get, like, disappointed and stuff. But, yeah. When it's in the active, your opponent cannot play any Pokemon from their hand with abilities. Interesting. Yeah, that is pretty ridiculous. If you get that out early enough, that's going to shut down a lot of stuff. I heard there's no, like, Jesse and James stuff going on, which disappoints, but, you know, it happens. It's my turn? Oh, I got Dunsparce out. Yes, that's exactly what I needed. Dunsparce, let's go! End turn. It's just 3 cards, but you know what? Oh my gosh, they can just knock out Joltik. Yeah, no Team Rocket stuff. There's Team Rocket stuff, but no Jesse James stuff. That's too bad. Who knows? Maybe a special set. Like, we still don't know what our special set this year is going to be, right? I thought it was going to be Team Rocket. I really did. They would release it just before Worlds, you know, Team Rocket, have a whole theme about that. I was waiting for that moment of dawning recognition. I hope you would notice before it was too late. Oh, that they can knock out Joltik? It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to play Dunsparce. I'm going to draw Asmoral, Cornerstone Mask, and something else, and then just go wild. Just go wild. That's all. That's all. I just need to do that. I'll be perfect. A-okay. Probably gust up this group on it. Okay. Are they deciding, like, oh, do I move back to Badoo, or, you know, do I get this knockout? Ooh, ah, I don't know. Pokegear 3.0. These Master Balls? Holy cow. You know, I play this game not that much, but enough where, like, I'm still surprised people can just buy every single rarest card they can. You know what I mean? Just seems crazy. Arvin. Okay, Arvin can get me some stuff. we're gonna have to runaway draw first. That got me nothing. That got me literally nothing. Let's go Arvin. I could get Azumarill out, but I wouldn't be able to attack. Buddy Buddy, TM Evo. Not really sure what I'm going for here. I could go for another Azumarill and a Dunsparce. Done. TM Evo. Fighting Energy. Evolution. 1, 2. Let's go. Yep, the runaway and draw. And Azumarill is out and about. Out and about. And I'm weak. This is not my day. Start off strong. This is not good. I'm just gonna quit. I don't know. I gotta go see Daredevil with the wife. That's what it is. I gotta go watch the season finale of Daredevil. We can ooh and ah at it and talk about it and have fun with that. I do appreciate each and every one of you that did come out tonight. I always appreciate all of you. I hope you understand that, how much it means to me that people actually come out and watch me play Pokemon, because I love playing Pokemon and I try to be as entertaining as possible. So I hope I am at least a little bit of that. I do. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how well this horizontal stream was. I can't see until the end, but maybe we'll do this again in the future. I don't know, but either way, until next time, keep playing Jank.